Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. In this video, I am going to be talking about the Wallabies squad that was just announced. But if you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. But yeah, let's get right into it. Right, so Dave Rennie has just announced his 40-man squad. Next month, they will be having a 3-day camp in the Gold Coast, which does involve getting them prepared on and off the field for future international tests. So of those players, there are 14 Brumbies, 12 Reds, 7 Rebels, 4 Waratahs, and 3 Western Force players that will be taking part. Also, of that 40-man squad, 14 of the players are uncapped, with the most experienced player being James Slipper, who has got 100 Wallabies test caps. So what I will do is I will show the picture that they posted on social media with all of the names, and I will run through all of the players and also let you know who they play for and how many test caps that they have got. Right, so we will start with the first name. It is Alan Alaalatoa. He plays for the Brumbies and he has got 43 test caps. Next we move to Tim Anstey of the Western Force. He is uncapped, so he is the first of many of the uncapped players who are taking part in this camp. Then we move to Tom Banks. He plays for the Brumbies and he has got 11 test caps. Then we move to Angus Bell. He plays for the Waratahs and he has got 3 test caps. Next we move to Filippo Dagunu. He plays for the Reds. He has got 5 test caps and he is looking sharp on that wing for the Reds this season. Next we have Pone Falamasili. He is playing for the Melbourne Rebels and he is uncapped. Next, Jake Gordon plays for the Waratahs, 5 test caps. Next we move to Reece Hodge. Melbourne Rebels, 45 tests, and probably one of the more experienced players throughout the squad. Next it is Trevor Hosier, plays for the Rebels and he is uncapped. Next it is Len Ikitau. He plays for the Brumbies, uncapped as well. Next it is Feleti Kaitu'u. He plays for the Western Force and he is uncapped also. Next is Josh Kemi, plays for the Melbourne Rebels and he is uncapped. The man after him, Marika Korobeti, and he plays for the Melbourne Rebels and he has got 34 test caps. Noel Olesio next for the Brumbies, he has got 2. Next is Lachlan Lonergan, he plays for the Brumbies and he is uncapped. Next is Alex Murphy, plays for the Reds, he is uncapped, but he is on fire at the moment in Super Rugby. AU picked up a hat-trick last night in the game up against the Waratahs, looking very sharp in that rolling maul, and also just with his general play, so it will be exciting to see him when he does get to throw the gold jersey on for the first time. Next is Tate McDermott, also plays for the Reds and he has had 2 tests. Next is Fraser McWright, he plays for the Reds also and he has only got the 1 test cap. Next is Andy Muirhead, he is playing for the Brumbies and he is uncapped. Next is Izzy Naisarani, he is playing for the Melbourne Rebels at the moment and he has got 8 test caps. Next is Caderon Neville, he is playing for the Brumbies, he is 32 and at this stage he is uncapped. Next is James O'Connor, Queensland Reds, 55 test caps. Then it is Hunter Paisami, Queensland Reds, 6 tests, followed by his centre counterpart, which is Jordan Petaia, plays for the Queensland Reds, and he has got 8 test caps. Next is David Parecki, plays for the Waratahs, and he is uncapped. Next is Lukan Salakai Lotto, he plays for the Reds, and he has got 25 test caps. Next is Pete Samu, plays for the Brumbies, 10 test caps for that man. Next is Irasamoni, he plays for the Brumbies, and he has got 2 test caps. Next is James Slipper, plays for the Brumbies, and he is the man who has got 100 test caps, so a very experienced player in that front row for the Wallabies. Next is Darcy Swain, plays for the Brumbies and he is uncapped. Next, Lockie Swinton, plays for the New South Wales Waratahs. He has just got the 1 test cap, which he may want to forget a little bit because it was the case of when he ended up getting that red card on debut, but very good player and he will be hoping to have a big future with the Wallabies. Next is Sitaleki Tamani, plays for the Western Force and he has 18 caps. Next is Matt Tamua, plays for the Melbourne Rebels and he has got 54 tests under his belt. Next is Daniela Tupou, he is playing for the Reds and he has got 25 test caps. Next is Suru Uru, a man who looks strong in that number 8 jersey for the Reds and he is uncapped. Next is Rob Valetini, plays for the Brumbies and he has got 4 test caps. Next is Suniasi Vulevalu, plays for the Reds and he is uncapped as well. Next is Nick White, plays for the Brumbies and he has got 37 test caps. After him, Harry Wilson, plays for the Reds and he has got 6 test caps. And then we have got Tom Wright, the last name on the list, plays for the Brumbies and he has got 3 tests. But that is the whole squad that are going to be taking part in this camp. It is a 3-day camp and it takes place next month. So it will be interesting to see how that does go for the Wallabies. Their next scheduled game, I believe, is up against Scotland in about 220 days or so, I think it was. But yeah, I am excited to see how the Wallabies will do when they do get to play a few games later on in the year. But nonetheless, that is going to be the end of this video. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all in the next one.